How do you measure a DIY lampshade for perfect fit? Imagine turning a simple recycled item into a beautiful lampshade that fits your lamp perfectly. To do that, you need to know exactly how to measure your lamp and your materials. First, grab a flexible tape measure. You will need to measure three main things: the top diameter, the bottom diameter, and the height of your lampshade. Start with the top diameter. Place the tape measure across the inner edges of the lamp's top opening. Make sure to measure straight across, not at an angle. This measurement tells you how wide the top of your shade should be. Next, measure the bottom diameter. Do the same thing across the inner edges of the bottom opening. Usually, the bottom is wider than the top, so note this carefully. Now, measure the height. Hold the tape measure straight from the top edge of the shade to the bottom edge. Keep it vertical and avoid slanting it. This measurement is important because it determines how tall your lampshade will be. Once you have these measurements, compare them to your lamp base. The bottom diameter of the shade should be about half an inch wider than the widest part of your lamp base. This helps the shade cover the base nicely without looking too small or too bulky. The height of the shade should be roughly 1/3 of the total lamp height, including the base, bulb, and metal frame. Alternatively, aim for the shade height to be about 2/3 of just the lamp base height. For a balanced look, the bottom diameter of your DIY lampshade should be about the same as or slightly wider than the width of your lamp base. This creates harmony and prevents the shade from looking out of proportion. If you're using recycled materials for your lampshade, consider the fitter type. For example, a spider fitter fits on top of the metal harp, a clip-on attaches directly to the bulb, and an Uno fitter screws directly onto the socket. Knowing this helps you build or upcycle the right frame size. Also, think about the heat from the bulb. Make sure your materials can safely handle the heat without melting or catching fire. When working with fabric or other materials, measure how much you'll need. For a drum shade, the fabric width should be about 3.3 times the bottom diameter, plus extra 4 seams. The length of the fabric should match the height of your shade plus some extra 4 hems. By taking these measurements carefully and considering your lamp's proportions, you can create a custom upcycled lampshade that fits perfectly. It will look great and add a personal touch to your home decor. Remember, precise measurements are the key to a professional-looking DIY lampshade that complements your lamp and style.